Warren Buffett is the most prolific investor in history. And one of the things that I love about what he does as an employee of a home services owned, Berkshire Hathaway owned company is that some of the insights that he gives on investing really can apply to your real estate business. I'm going to take 8 of those things that he said in the past and show you how they can make your business grow. What I love about Warren Buffett is these sayings or the quotes that he said over the years that are so applicable to our real estate business. So what I want to do today is I want to take 8 of these quotes and show you exactly how they can apply to your business and help your business grow. This is going to be something that maybe you're going to think about things a little bit differently as you hear what Mr. Buffett has to say. The first quote is, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. This is so applicable to our real estate business. Listen, this business is risky. It's risky for you to be able to do deals. It's risky for you to find listings. It's risky for you to be able to help buyers in the proper way if you don't know what you're doing. So fundamentally, from the get-go, I would just suggest that any time that you can spend some time getting to know your business better, understanding the contract better, understanding the listing process, studying what other people do as far as marketing listings, understanding some processes that other agents do or other teams do where they apply follow-up with past clients or a sphere of influence. You see, when you get better in understanding your business, the risk of you not being able to do business goes down dramatically. So what is it that you can do that you can learn and become better at in your business? When you figure that out and you begin to apply it, I promise as the aptitude you have for this business goes up, the altitude and opportunity goes up as well. Number 2, there seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult. One of the biggest failures I see realtors make sometimes when they're struggling is they try to make things harder than they really are. Ultimately, it comes down to how many real estate related conversations are you having on a daily basis, and understanding that 50 of those conversations are going to, on average, generate one real estate transaction. We start trying to find all of these things to make it more complicated than it really is. And ultimately what it is, it's about adding value to people. What are you doing on a daily basis to add value to people that gives you the opportunity to have those real estate related conversations? Are you hosting open houses where you're getting in front of people where you can have some of those conversations? Are you adding value on social media and connecting with people in video that gives you the opportunity to have conversations with people? Are you calling and checking on your sphere of influence? It's simple when we really break it down. What is it that you're doing to make this business easier rather than harder? Number 3 is, it's not necessary to do extraordinary things to get extraordinary results. Again, talking about being simple here, what is it that you try to do? Some people, they try to find the easy button, and in real estate, I hate to tell you this, there's not really an easy button to hit, but they're constantly looking for that thing to understand and try to do something extraordinary. They're trying to do this massive video campaign or this massive social media campaign, or they're trying to do these big, huge, mega open houses when in reality, all of those things are great. But don't overcomplicate this. Stay simple. Understand that literally the basics will get you there. You don't have to do extraordinary things. You just have to do the best things consistently. What is it that you do on a daily basis? I would encourage you, start keeping a journal on a daily basis of how many conversations you have. I would encourage you, start writing down every day what it is that you did to add value out into the marketplace, whether it's posting on social media, it's doing video content, whatever it is, sending a newsletter out, whatever it is that you're doing. Focus on doing something consistently on a daily basis. And when you do those things consistently, it compounds your results. You don't have to be extraordinary in this business. You just have to be consistent and consistently add value in a way that gives people the opportunity to do business with you. Number 4, when others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. The market has changed. The things that we did in the past where we saw a lot of agents just really coming into the business, getting super greedy, just doing everything they could, it's changed. Now, if you take the sentiment of a lot of agents, especially as this market has changed, they're beginning to get fearful. This is the opportunity. It sounds counterintuitive, but in reality, this is the time when great businesses are made. Historically speaking, the best businesses that have ever been created were created in times of struggle. There is a more difficult market out there right now than maybe agents had to deal with the last couple of years or even over the last 10 to 12 years. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Now's the time to add more value than ever. Now's the time to double down on the hard work that you can do and to build a database and a future funnel full of potential listings that you can take with homeowners and buyers that you can add value to right now. This is the time when most agents put their head in the sand. They get fearful and they don't know what to do and they freeze. Now is the time for you to get greedy about growing your real estate business. Number 5 is the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. Let me start by saying that I've never attended a real estate conference that I didn't get back at least 4 to 5 times return on the money I spent to go to that real estate conference. I want to encourage you. Now's the time to dive in and spend some money on yourself. Maybe you've been thinking about getting a coach. Now's the time to pull the trigger. Maybe you've been thinking about joining a mastermind. Now's the time to find that mastermind where you can find other people. Don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money investing in your own personal growth. When you invest in your own personal growth, I promise you it comes back in ways you can't even imagine with business growth. Number 6, price is what you pay, value is what you get. A lot of times when the market shifts, agents begin to look around and say, what is it that I'm actually getting for what I pay for as far as the splits that I have, as far as the company that I'm a part of? I want to encourage you. Understand this. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Are you getting value? Will you do more deals here rather than you will other places? I'll promise you, like I'm going to use us as an example. We're not going to have the highest splits in our marketplace, but I'll promise you we're going to add more value than anybody else. We're going to have more training. We're going to have more support. We're going to have more marketing. We're going to have the things that are needed to help you do additional business. Understand this, whatever it is, wherever you are, value is what's going to drive your business forward. Just because, listen, if you get more of less, that doesn't mean that you're making more or you're taking more home. Understand that value, whether it be the investments you make in a CRM, whether it be the investments you make in coaching, whether it be in the company you're with, whatever it is, in every single area of your life, focus on value and I promise everything else will take care of itself. Number 7, it's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours and you'll drift in that direction. I found that it is absolutely true that we are the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. We're the average of them financially. We're the average of them in our business, in our health, in every single area of relationships. We're the average of those people, and I found that to be absolutely true. One thing I would encourage you to do is look at who it is that you spend the most time with. Maybe you have that person in your life that maybe continues to drag you down. This is a difficult one, but at some point, if you're going to go to another level in your business, you're going to have to level up the people that you spend time with. Who is it that inspires you? Spend more time with that person. Who's the top producer in your office that you wish your business looked like theirs and that literally lives a life of balance that you'd like to have? Ask them if you can take them to lunch. Ask them if you can spend some time with them to understand their mindset, what they've done, or what they did when they were where you are in the business. You see, when you surround yourself with better people, everything else begins to drift in the direction you want it to move in. So what area are you focusing in on this year? If you're focusing in on taking more listings, then let's spend more time with great listing agents. If you're focusing in on trying to find some balance, who are the agents that you know that have a work-life balance that is admirable? Whatever it is, any area in your life, find those people that are doing what you want to do. Spend time with them, and I promise you're going to move in that direction. Number 8, only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. Maybe it's naked where you are, but it's naked where I'm from. Listen, what I found is that these types of market environments are very telling. This is the time when you see who the real professionals are. This is the time when you figure out who's been just kind of coasting or just taking advantage of a really good market. Also, let me just say this. If you feel like you've been doing a little bit of that coasting or that imposter syndrome and you know that you could improve, you still have time. Understand this, the tide is beginning to move out. It's not completely out. Odds are this market is going to struggle for a period of time into the future. We don't know what that depth of that's going to be or the duration of it, but it is going to struggle. So from that standpoint, you still have time to improve. What are the areas that you know that you need to improve in? Do you need to improve in maybe looking at your business and understanding the profitability of your business, cutting some of your spending? Maybe it's something where you know that you should get better at some type of part of your business, whether that be systems or hiring an assistant, whatever it is. What is it that you can do to make sure that when this tide fully recedes, that you're not one of those people that's embarrassed because you've been swimming naked? The principles that Warren Buffett teaches and that he's talked about throughout his life are so applicable in our real estate business. I hope after listening to this, you found a few areas that you can improve on, a few areas that you can make more, that you can simplify, so to speak, in your business. And maybe you found something that is a weak area that you know that you need to work on. I would just encourage you, now is the time to take action in your business and understand there's a lot of people that are fearful out there right now. Now's the time to get greedy about getting better, providing more value, and growing your business. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.